We all love to accentuate our features with a lot of makeup. But when it comes to our face, we prefer to be super clean and natural. Flaunting flawless skin comes naturally to all of us. But what if you're not blessed with picture perfect skin? Hi, I'm Hailey, and today on Makeup Basics with Maybelline New York 2.0, I'm going to cover everything from prepping your face to a crash course on how to create good-looking skin with the help of makeup. A good clean canvas to work on is super essential before starting off with any makeup look, and you cannot achieve one without prepping your face with a good moisturizer and a primer. I'm currently using the Maybelline New York's Master Prime Blur Primer. So just take a pea-sized amount and rub it between your fingers, as the warmth of your body will help evening out the application. Start by dabbing from the center of your face and move outwards. By doing so, you're creating an extra layer between your skin and the makeup, which will visibly blur the appearance of open pores, fine lines, and also protect your skin from all the extra layering. Avoid blending it onto your skin just like you would with a moisturizer, as you'll end up clogging certain areas of your face. A primer, even on the eyelids, will add a grip to the eyeshadow, prevent it from fading out quickly, as well as magnify the hues on the lids. The most important step for a glowing face is makeup primer. So if you don't have one, here's a cool way to prep your face. Take some aloe vera gel, mix it with some of your everyday moisturizer, apply it on your face, and you've set your base for your makeup. Just wait for the primer to get absorbed into your skin before you get started with your next step. It's downright impossible to wake up with perfect skin every single day. But nobody told you to put up with those red spots, dark circles, breakouts when it comes to your makeup. Hence, to neutralize your skin tones, we have color correctors. But before you get going, you need to ask yourself two simple questions. Which areas of your face do you need to correct, and what colors should you use to correct? Before we actually start with the application, I'm going to run you through these colors with Maybelline New York's Master Camo Color Correcting Palette in the shades Light and Medium. If you have a fair skin tone with facial redness, then you should use the Pastel Green Corrector, as it cancels out all the red patches around your cheeks, nose, and lips. If you have stubborn dark circles, then use any of these yellow-toned concealers. If you have a richer complexion, then opt for a darker shade in the orange tone. The warm tints will instantly lift your face and even out your skin tone. Sometimes you may even encounter pigmentation or some discoloration on certain features of your face. To even that out, try using an orangey red corrector just like this one. Also, to brighten the area around my mouth, I'm going to use this bright yellow corrector. Always dab a thin layer of the product like this instead of swiping it left or right. Immediately blend in the product on your face to maximize the effects of its cream to powder consistency. As soon as you blend the product, you'll notice that you've managed to enhance your skin and that your face is brighter and even toned. Foundations are the game changers of our entire makeup look. No matter how experimental you get with your eye makeup, if you don't have your foundation shade and type right, it's all going to fall flat. We all know that using the right foundation is key to a good makeup look, but using the right application technique is equally important to put your base game in place. I'm sure some of you are wondering if a concealer goes on first or foundation. So think of it like this. A foundation always evens out your skin tone, so should be applied first. You put on a concealer only when there's some visible discoloration after foundation application. Now, if you have doubts on what foundation should you use for your skin, always use a liquid one. It's much simpler to work with, and you just need a little bit, as it easily glides on and blends into your skin. Using a flat foundation brush, start from the inside of your face and gradually proceed outward. I know that I keep repeating this, but you should always apply the product in the downward direction, as this motion tends to hug the shape of the face, making it an easy application process. You should never apply foundation in upward direction, because that will disturb and lift all the settled facial hair and make your skin look uneven, which we do not want. Once you've got the product all over your face, you'll need to blend it in with a buffing brush in small circular motions to make sure that all your product spreads evenly. If your skin is still not perfect, don't worry about it. That part comes next. I often wonder how I manage to get through my day without this indispensable makeup product, a concealer. It is the most coveted beauty product in every girl's makeup kit, and I wear it almost every day. I know that you must be confused between the uses of a concealer and a corrector. Well, concealers are generally opaque and similar to our foundation shade or our skin tone. The purpose of a concealer is to offset the natural shadows of our face. Correctors, on the other hand, are tone neutralizers that balance out the darker tones in our skin, such as dark circles, redness, and discoloration. Remember, concealers always lighten and correctors always brighten our skin. Now, since I already have the correctors on and they have evened out the discoloration on my face, I'm just going to dot some concealer on my under eyes, upper lip, and on the sides of my nose. Always deposit the product with a concealer brush or a beauty blender. Do not drag the concealer back and forth. This way, instead of putting on the product, you'll end up removing all the other layers of makeup. By patting it in like this, you'll see that all the remaining dark shadows of the face are concealed and you've achieved an even skin tone with little effort. Now, what if you don't have your concealer handy or you've run out of your concealer? Well, just take a drop of your liquid foundation on your brush and place it on the area that you want to cover. Wait for a little while so that it matches the consistency of your concealer and then blend it into your skin. This way you'll end up with an even skin and your discoloration won't show up during a midday meltdown. Everyone wants a natural glow, but have you ever thought of getting rid of that extra shine after your foundation and concealer? The best way to beat the shine is a setting powder. Powders come in two different forms, pressed and loose. You can choose either depending on the coverage that you want. If you want a sheer finish, then nothing beats the effects of a loose powder. But if you're looking for an opaque coverage, or if you're a girl on the go, then a pressed powder or a compact powder is what you should use. Applying powders can be a tricky task because if not done right, then you'll see that your makeup starts oxidizing and cracking at the wrong time. I prefer loose powders over pressed ones, and so I'm going to show you how to use it with the help of Maybelline New York's Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Dip your brush in the powder pot, shake off all the excess product like this, and then lightly go all over your face, under the eyes, and your neck as well. This will prevent all the creamy textures from sliding down your face and will leave you with that natural looking sheer. Blush is one beauty product that can make or break your makeup look. If worn right, it can add a flush to even the most stressed out looks. So in order to add a little life to your complexion, pick a rosy color for your cheeks. Just swipe some product and then blend it out using the sponge applicator. And there you go. You can see that the natural dewy color on my cheeks immediately brightens my face. Nothing beats a highlighter when you want to add that perfect dewy glow. Just take some product and apply it on the high points of your face. By doing so, you'll instantly add a radiance to your look. The best way to add a tinge of color to your lips is by using a tinted lip balm. Apply it and blend it with your fingers. This way you'll get a pristine pout in no time. Finish off the look with a touch of mascara to open up the eyes. Remember, you can boast all about your flawless skin only when it still looks natural. So now that I've shown you how to wear base makeup like a pro, all you have to do is use the right shades of products, and achieving complexion perfection is not light years away. I'm Hailey and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I'll see you soon. Until then, stay tuned and stay glamorous.